at Midland, Texas. It's December 6, 2016. I want to talk to you about something that I just noticed, ran across today, about censorship, and specifically about Pizzagate censorship. And I understand Pizzagate is this talking about this pedophile, potential possible pedophile ring, Washington D.C., the power brokers, having to do with some pizza parlor up there, John Podesta's emails, code language, and all this. I created a video myself called Midland, Texas Pizzagate, and what it was in reference to was when I was shot inside my home on January 28, 2012, from the ground. A person under my home shot me, and I had just reported a suspected smuggling tunnel to the DEA, El Paso DA and the Midland DA 2 weeks before, and nobody looked. And then when I'm in the hospital, a group of still secret police were caught on camera sneaking into my house, stealing evidence and staging the crime scene of this murder attempt. I've got a $2,000 reward to identify them. That in itself should be a national news story. But this story has been censored by the press, and so when I see the press talking about fake news, I'm thinking that that's pot calling the kettle black right there, and because they've been covering up this story in Midland. I've had a half dozen people that tell me or insinuate that there's an underground facility that is a half block from this house. I have proof of several of these people saying this, and so I don't even look at it as a could be might. It's a fact. I mean, it's a deal, and I think that's what's the whole cover up, the whole gang of secret police that was got caught on camera covering up murder. I mean, them guys could do life in prison. That's accessory to capital attempted murder. Let's don't joke about it. They're caught. They're busted. No police report. Lots of evidence showing they were trying to cover it. They stole evidence. They got caught sneaking in a home and covering up a cold-blooded killing that didn't go as planned. And so that is because there's so much evidence. I think somebody's powerful, the elite, right, has said, stop the press in America. We can't let the American public find out what's going on in Midland, Texas with this underground facility. So if you see that, how that might be connected to Washington. And so I created a video and I put it on my YouTube channel under Buddy Webb. That's my YouTube, one word, and it's called Midland, Texas Pizzagate. Well, today I'm on Google, and I use Google all the time to go find things, because Google's awesome, and I love Google. And so I go to Google and I type Midland, Texas Pizzagate. Nothing. Like nothing. What? Is my video deleted? What happened? And so I go to YouTube, and there it is. And I'm like, that's bizarre. This is Google, and I can go to any of my other videos, and I've had 160,000 views on YouTube, more than that on Facebook. I had 300,000 views on videos, and I can go to any other video I got and type in Midland, Texas Secret Police, and all of a sudden there it is. It pops up, and somebody has come in there and stopped that, and listed in the Google searches, and that's stopped traffic, and that isn't an accident, folks. They stopped this. They're it's hampering free speech in America is what it's doing. And so I've got my computer. Hopefully I'm going to show you here. Let me rotate this around and we'll take a look. And I know it don't always come up real well, but to take a picture of the monitor, but I'm going to do the best we can here. And get that down there. Okay, this is my YouTube channel. Okay, and so here it is under Buddy Webb. Okay, and I've clicked on videos right here, and here's the Midland, Texas Pizzagate, and you can see it's had 3,470 views. And so it's really popular, and there's a picture showing that here in Midland, Texas is the hometown of George and Laura Bush, but it's also the hometown of the secret police. And here's a video of the Midland, Texas secret police right here. And so this is the video that I was telling you about. What I'm going to do here is I'm just get a new window, and I want to go to Google, and I'm going to show you what I was talking about. So we'll go to Google, google.com, love Google, okay, and we'll go Midland, Texas Pizzagate. Okay, and I expected it to just pop right up, and it's like, no, it's not there. What do you mean it's not there? And so I was like, well, let me just put that in parentheses, and that's all. So it has to find it just like that, and that'll take away. And I'm like, it's still not there. I've got another movie of mine, Rape and Murder's there, slumped over the steering wheel. That's another one of my videos that I made. And but this and then so I can even do advanced searches on Google. So let's do a site, youtube.com. And that way it only searches YouTube. Google will. And look for Midland, Texas Pizzagate. It is not there, folks. Somebody has stopped this from being listed on Google. And so I just want to show you how this censorship is taking place here. And basically I've told many people before that the only way that you could get away with this is having this secret police gang is by stopping the press. Because if the public ever finds out, they ever see the police report that shows no police in my house, and then they see them criminals steal secret police, heads are going to roll. Them cops will never sneak into another home, never cover up another murder. Even more than that, I've got x-rays and pictures. They falsified my x-rays at the hospital and tried to cut the evidence off my leg. I got proof of that. That should be a national news story, and nothing all the way across the nation. They stop free press so they can cut off body parts of crime victims. I'm telling you, that's what's going on here, and you're seeing it again. So I'm going to show you some of the other misinformation that I have seen, okay? And I'm going to switch this around again, okay? So, and this happened several years ago. Once again, let's use Google and let's just type Buddy Webb, okay? And so, and I'm not the only Buddy Webb in the world, that's for sure. I'm on the internet a bunch, so a lot of my stuff's here. Man shot in his home thinks it hides a tunnel. Okay, this is a story with the reporter that I did and I agreed to, and so that's something you go read on Jim Park's website. And so it's a story. It didn't get a lot of traction, but there it is. You can find it on Google. And so. This here is YouTube, and it's not mine because my Facebook, well, maybe this is mine. This is my YouTube, and here's my Facebook, Buddy Wayne Webb. So if you want to go find me out there, okay? And this is a story from my Facebook, it looks like, okay? That's posted on CBS 7, I got a feeling. And then here, right at the very top, is this Breaking Jade Helm update, citizen shot by cops, okay? That's a lie. Somebody created on Patriot News 2 WordPress, and they come out here and they went to the trouble to create this lie. And so any police officer, any good police officer, because I'm not anti-police, I'm a big supporter of law enforcement. I'm against corrupt and dirty police, the ones that break into homes and murder people. Them police I'm against, and we all should be. But look here, and any police that looks us up are going to go, that's a lie, and Buddy Webb's a liar. Well, Buddy Webb ain't a liar because Buddy Webb didn't ever say that. Buddy Webb never said I was shot by cops while inspecting a secret tunnel. What I said, and I'm going to show you here, we're going to scroll down. Here's a letter to me from the congressman. Here's a video of the congressman. Here's my picture. Here's more of my pictures from Facebook, my police reports. They took all this information of me, screenshots of conversations, took all this off Facebook, okay? And then they posted it, and here I'm going to go all the way to the bottom. And so you can read what I wrote them here in 2015, and we're still seeing this misinformation on the internet. I said, this is from my Facebook, but there's some incorrect statements here. I had reported a suspected tunnel to the El Paso DEA and the Midland DEA 2 weeks before I shot, but they never looked. On 1/28/12, I was shot during a home invasion while burglar alarms were going off, and then a group of people dressed like police, who are police, were caught on camera sneaking in my home, stealing evidence, and staging the crime scene. More information can be found on my YouTube channel under the videos Midland, Texas Tunnels of Crime Part 1 and 2. Now I have Part 3, 4, and 5 and a whole bunch of other videos. But they never removed it and they never changed it. This was, as far as I'm concerned, deliberate misinformation right here. by probably this author, Support USA, BANTSA. So possibly if you had a legitimate law enforcement officer, you could go trace this guy, and you might just find the smoking gun back to the people that tried to murder me in my house, and even back to the people that took my life insurance booklets less than a month before I was shot by surprise in my home. Okay, and so I just want to show you that misinformation that is out there on the internet. I'm going to show you another one here. A person on Facebook goes and creates an account that's not mine. You might see this and you're going, oh, this guy's another whatever wacko Wayne Buddy Webb making money on the web. That's a lie. I'm not making any money. I'm trying to save my life. I got death threats. I've already survived a murder attempt. They're taking my pictures off my Facebook. They created a Facebook account. They took old pictures. I have nothing to do with this. This is not mine. And then what? I've got all these friends that are writing me going, this person private messaged me and sent me a link to this. And so this defamation of character, which a wacko Wayne Buddy Webb making money on the web by web, I believe is directly related to defaming my character to cover up a capital attempted murder. They're accessories to capital attempted murder is what they're doing. I mean, I was shot, and they're trying to cover that up. Somebody is, whoever did this. I guess a legitimate law enforcement officer can find out who. And of course, I complained to Facebook, and they didn't do anything about it. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that one. And I want to show you the other one, the false story on the breaking Jade Helm, which is another false story. And then I want to show you that I showed in the first video some evidence of people that are talking about underground facility. And so I'm going to give you some more evidence in here since I'm here and you can see it. This right here, I got in a private message one night while I was trying to get the secret police identified. I have a $2,000 reward and I have their pictures, okay? And so that's honorable, I mean, that's what good citizens do, right? We're trying to, I mean, nobody wants them police on the street. They're covering up a murder attempt, And so we need them identified and stopped ASAP for the benefit of the public. And so anyway, this guy writes me and says, Lance Eggleston, he says, remember, we know who you are. We know where you sleep. We have access to your residence at all times. Now think about that. No one will ever believe your story. We will come again. Lance knows people are coming into my house from underground. That's what I've been saying all along. I was shot from the ground in my house. This is one more person that's saying there's underground access, and then that is also connected to this underground facility, okay? And so here I am. I'm like, hey, I'm a 28-year company man, spent my life savings on a home, come here, volunteered to lead the United Way drive. I don't hang out in bars. I'm a good citizen, and here I am now disabled. My career's over. My life's ruined by these criminals. And I've made peace with God, and death doesn't scare me. And so I'm never going to stop working towards justice. The truth is on my side. God is on my side, okay? And Lance replied, we are watching you, Mr. Webb. Be careful what you post. And I'm like, and at this time, see, I didn't know if he's a cop or not, So I'm like, I really don't understand who you are. Are you a good guy or a bad guy, a cop, a gangster? Are you wanting truth and justice or silence, murder, and more crime? Okay. And Lance replies back, you will be silenced, not if, but when. And that was very clear death threat. And I come back and said, when are you going to murder me, Lance? And then he ended the conversation. He never expected me to print screen that and post it on my Facebook. And that probably helped save my life because this is a really clear death threat. And it also confirms the underground access to my home. And so that's what leads back in the Pizzagate stuff. Well, just recently, a local law enforcement officer contacts me, and I got this strange misinformation, right? It was like, I would say a 25-year-old apprentice electrician from California doesn't know his ass from a hole in the ground. And I'm thinking, and then my first thought was, are people being told that this is some guy off the internet making threats to me and it's not valid? And I write back, he was living in Odessa when he threatened me. I bet he knows a lot. I've already survived a murder attempt, and this guy made it real clear. He confirmed what I said, plus he threatened my life. He used we 3 times. That means it's a gang of them. That's what I've been saying. And so I was just going to show you this here, if anybody's told you, oh, that's just some guy on the internet, that's not no guy on the internet. That's a guy over in Odessa 20 miles away, and I bet you he knows everything about the underground facility, the tunnels, access to my home, and the murder attempt. Okay. This guy, Eric Arnaius, recently contacted me on YouTube, okay? And he confirms that there's tunnels under my house. He said he's been in them. And then he goes in and says, he's trying to figure out, well, why are they being used for? It's more of a getaway than a smuggling tunnel, etc., whatever. But then he tells me where the entrances are. He says, around your house, there's 3 main entrances, next to Sonic, behind Target, and through the main hole on Midland Drive, okay? I'll get a crew together and tour down there later. I'll record it and post it to something, okay? So then I posted this and on my Facebook. Next thing I know, I get these weird messages from people going, oh, what's that old boy's name? I just want to look him up. And I'm thinking, yeah, you want to look him up and threaten him is what you want to do. And next time I talked to this guy on Facebook was about 2 months later, and it was a whole different story, And but he had already wrote this, so he couldn't really deny what he said. So he confirmed underground access here under my house. He'd been in them, right? This is another one I got, and I kept this one anonymous upon request because these people are dangerous. Now, don't kid yourself. These are killers that I'm dealing with, and they can stop free press in America, and they can falsify x-rays and cut body parts off people. These are scary people. These are what we're talking about, the elite, okay? I said, and another private conversation, and he is telling me he has a friend that works for Home Depot. Home Depot is the store right behind my house, and that's where we've seen all this trucker traffic, where I first reported the suspected smuggling tunnel to. I seen a little girl at the sleeper cab of an 18-wheeler, so I suspected child sex trafficking. So if you can see all these clues that are going on in Midland, then maybe you can see how it might be connected to what is going on in Washington, and with high rollers and child sex trafficking, underground facility, and then some of the big names, because this is the hometown of George and Laura Bush. And I was told that this underground facility costs millions of dollars. So I have to ask, did President Bush know about $1 million underground facility in his hometown, or was he just stupid, or, ignorant about it? Not stupid, ignorant. Okay. Anyway, it says, I mentioned a basement being under Midland under Home Depot to a girl. And her first response was, how do you know this? Be careful who you're telling this to and how that's dangerous. You need to be careful who you're talking to about that. Once again, now here's another person that knows. And this is a recent one, okay? I also have a video on YouTube. You can go look it up. It's called Thomas Confirms Underground Facility, 4th person. I pull up to a restaurant. I'm talking to the manager through the window picking up food. And I'm going, yeah, there's an underground facility by my house. My house is just right back over there. And so here's this guy. His name was Thomas. And he was the 4th person at the time that had confirmed underground facility. I said, yeah, here's this woman on the internet, and she says it's a half block away, and all this. And Thomas says, yeah, I've known about that for a long time, or something like that. It caught it on my dash cam that was going. So I have the voice, him going, yeah, I knew about it. So here's the 4th person saying there's an underground facility by this house. Okay. And I'll tell you one other story is when I went and seen the FBI here in Midland in 2012, and I give them all this evidence. I got plenty of evidence. So I suggested, I said, maybe it's an illegal casino brothel. And Dominic was his name. He says, maybe. He said it just like that. What's that tell you, right? It tells me I guessed correctly. That's what's the underground facility. It's an underground playground for the rich and famous. But anyways, now I wonder if the FBI didn't shred that evidence and even denying that I went in 2012. Because earlier this year, I recorded on the phone, a secretly recorded FBI agent telling me he was going to shred evidence in this capital murder attempt. And I've got that posted to my Facebook. It's called Conversation with FBI, so you can go look that one up if you want to hear it. Any other place in the country, that FBI agent be in jail or at least be fired, one or the other. He's shredding evidence in a murder attempt, right? That's what's going on here, Let me switch this back around. Okay, and this is what I posted today. And so we're talking about the elites, and I've known this for a while. And so what I went and just looked it up on Google, and you go look it up. This is Business Wire. This is a Berkshire Hathaway company, you know. Trying to think who that billionaire's name is. I'm sure many people know it is. But anyway, Lord Rothschild and Rupert Murdoch invest in Genie Oil and Gas, okay? Genie Energy Corp. And this was in 2010. I'm shot in 2012. Remember that, okay? So here's their partners. One of the partners is Wes Perry. Wes is chairman of the board of Genie. Okay, so here's Wes Perry, was the mayor of Midland when I was shot. In Midland, the mayor, the police department reports up to the mayor per the org chart. So does anybody think that Wes Perry knows about this underground facility, right? And you know, and some people have even wondered, what if he was here? What if they were there? And look who else is here on this board is Dick Cheney, 46th Vice President of the United States. Now that's some elite people. Are them the type of people that could buy a gang of criminal police to cover up a murder or attempted murder? Could they get X-rays falsified? Could they stop free press in America? You know, these are some of the richest, most powerful people in the world. Anyways, I just want to show you that. I'm going to go ahead and make a video and post this. And I'm worried that Google will censor my video about Google censoring videos. You know, I don't know. Anyway, this buddy, tell your friends, let's share this story. And I'll tell you one thing my mom used to say, beware of darkness. And what that meant is beware of secrecy and lies. Because when they're hiding things like this, and that's no accident, folks, when they're hiding stuff, that means there's something hidden there. And beware of darkness, that's evil. And so, Buddy Webb, Midland, Texas, y'all have a good day.